The D, man.
Yeah, shout out my nigga from D's Media, you feel me?
Yo, it's your boy D's Media back again with another video. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel on the road to 100K. Today we're going to talk about Peezy, man, and Empire got to pay $1.4 million after losing a lawsuit. Let's jump straight into it. I'm going to break this down for y'all. Okay, Detroit and Oakland got a real connection. Ghazi been working with Detroit artists, man, for years now. I like to think that it started with Band Gang, Shred Gang, but he done work with DZ, he done work with RJ, he done work with a lot of Team Eastside members, but here go the situation that happened. All right, Peezy was signed to Empire. It was a lady that was working for Empire named Chelsea. Now, apparently when Peezy got locked up, Peezy was under the impression that this lady was stealing from him, which at the end of the day, he messed up when he couldn't prove it. It's a difference on saying somebody stole from you and proving that somebody stole from you. That's not defamation of character. If you tell something that's true about somebody, no matter how much it hurt their brand or how much money it may have cost them in damages, if it's a true, you won't get sued. If it comes out not to be true, yeah, you can get sued. And that's what Peezy messed up. Peezy made rap songs after rap songs. They quoted 2 songs in court that he dissed her on. One of them was Nipsey Blue. And the part that he messed up on is that when she showed that contract and she showed that audit, look, she didn't steal nothing from him. So here it is. Dude was locked up in prison, and for however it went, his career probably slowed down. We can't say she stole from him because, like I say, he wouldn't have had to pay it if that was true. That's not defamation of character if he calling her a thief and a stealer and this and that, and it turns out she really stole from him. That's not defamation of character. But when you come at a popular music executive like her and you telling artists and you putting in songs like she's stealing, woo wop the bam, she took this from me, she took this, and then they come and find out she ain't take nothing. You just didn't make that much money that year. Yeah, you responsible for that. Now the part that's funny to me about this $1.4 million is Peezy ain't got $1.4 million, and if he do, that'll hurt him. You hear me? That will hurt him giving up $1.4 million. Let me tell you what's about to happen. Ghazi about to fit the bill because Ghazi is in a lawsuit too. It's crazy his former employee is suing him, but yeah, she is. Ghazi gonna fit that bill for that $1.4 million, and oh boy just gonna give it back in albums. Watch what I tell y'all. Ghazi gonna pay that $1.4 million and Peezy gonna give it back to him about 2, 3, 4 albums, man. Because I just don't see Peezy coming out of $1.4 million and it not hurting his pockets. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that 2 million up and all that. Come on, bro. These rappers is really capping, bro. If a rapper say he got 200 million, he probably got 200,000, man. These is street dudes that turn to rappers. They don't have $1.4 million just to give up to no lady. You know what I'm saying? Peezy look like the type of street dude to where before he give up $1.4 million, dude look like he'll quit rapping, bro. You know what I'm saying? It look like he'll go back to the trap on the east side of Detroit, bro. But the one thing that I tell y'all shorties is, and I'm going to put y'all up on game. When you sign a contract, honor that contract, man, because that was one of the things that hurt Peezy, a breach of contract. Peezy, you signed a contract with this lady in Empire. So you got to finish that contract. So whether you get mad because you go to prison or not, that contract is still valid. You know what I'm saying? You got to honor those albums and honor that term that's in that contract. And I felt like as bigger Peezy got, he didn't want to be in that contract no more. But it's where you go about doing it. You could have had your lawyer contact her lawyer and ask for a release form. It's a lot of different ways you could have went about it, bro, without bashing her. And like I say, one thing in defamation case, it has to be false for a person to win the lawsuit. Meaning as in, if I say, yeah, you stole all this money from me, whoop, wop, the bam, and I can't prove it, that's defamation of character. But if I can prove that you stole all this money from me, that's not defamation of character. That's one thing people don't realize is a lot of people get sued for defamation of character because it turns out not to be true. Anything that's true is not defamation of character. You can't sue somebody for that. You can't. That's the law. You can't do that. If that's the case, you know how many journalists and news channels and media outlets will be getting sued? But when it comes out to be the truth, you can't sue somebody. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all so much, man. But Peezy, you know, they say I'm locked in. They say I'm 2 million up. You about to pay that money up. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all so much.
The D, man. Yeah, shout out my nigga from D's Media, you feel me?